Acculorber Forecast, Acculorber Forecast, going up to heaven.
Can I tell you how excited I am they decided not to tax the rich as part of the shitty debt ceiling deal? Like you, I'm planning on becoming wealthy very soon, either by joining the Somali pirates or by having my wife divorce me, marry a billionaire, murder him, get his cash, and then remarry me. By this time next week, all our problems are going to be solved. Not having a Hamptons beach house problem, solved. Grand unification theory, solved. Racism, poverty, solved. Infinite regression, Munchausen's trilemma, Moore's disbelief, mind-body duality, all solved. Thanks, Washington, for raising everybody up. You build up the rich and grind up the poor. High five. Or rather, high three. We had to let the thumb and the pinky go, sorry. But that's not the reason I'm here tonight wearing this vest. I'm here to tell you the weather. Like fugitives and people who owe the mafia a lot of money, they sit facing the door at restaurants so they don't get snuck up on. I only eat at places with a big skylight. That's because I know the sun isn't out. It's out to get you. Let me back up. Dead people looking down on us from heaven, but where is heaven at? Can they see through clouds? If we run through a tunnel or an underground garage, can we shake them? Because there are some things that I don't want the dead people I know to know about me. Also, can they throw things down on us? When I was 10, my buddy Matt Easton and I threw snap pops down on people from the roof of his house on Commerce Street in Greenwich Village. They would explode when they hit the sidewalk and freak people out because they didn't know where they were coming from. We don't know much about what happens after you die, so we rely on experts in churches and hospitals, or our own set of arbitrary first principles. Same with the weather, really. Of course, we could independently build machines and devices that could verify that it rains when the atmosphere reaches a dew point and vapor precipitates out, but we're not really going to do that. So instead, we kind of take it on faith. In this case, our faith grounded in many other notions that we verified either directly or obliquely in the course of our doing our thing from day to day. I mention heaven today because the most dramatic weather is happening about 8 light minutes above the ionosphere right now, where our abusive spouse of a sun is hurtling coronal mass ejections our way and generating a strong G3 electromagnetic storm. How strong is strong? The conditions that make the aurora borealis will be likely visible along the Canadian-US border this weekend and possibly as far south as Minneapolis, Boston, even here in Brooklyn. Radio signals will be disrupted in those areas, including GPS systems. Migratory animals and eco-poet Jonathan Skinner is likely to become disoriented. Some minor transformer damage could occur within power grids and at the box office, with Cowboys and Aliens pushing Michael Bay's latest out of #1. Car alarms will also be especially jumpy, so this weekend will be a good time to not get any fucking sleep at all. The sun lives on an 11-year cycle of activity and is entering into a peak period right now, so we're likely to see more of these storms and even more intense ones. Some people have expressed concerns that because of the heat, solar flares will catch the air on fire and kill us all, or there will be some kind of freak thunderstorm and the air will gain sentience and force us all to work in the gas mines like in Lando Calrissian's Cloud City. That's not going to happen, though you do truly belong here with us among the clouds. That's not going to happen unless this weekend is hot with a chance of freak thunderstorms. I'm being told that this weekend is going to be hot with a chance of freak thunderstorms. Even then, there's a slim 60 to 80% chance that the sky will develop consciousness, and even then, you have nothing to worry about. It's people like me, the ones who know what the sky's really up to, that the weather is going to get all Khmer Rouge on. You might not even notice a difference. It's just if you tune in next week and get 404 errors, you're going to know what happened. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, highs in the low 80s, lows around 70. Friday, partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. Saturday, partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. And Monday, partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. I'm joking about the sky becoming sentient, of course. That could never happen unless there were solar flares and a thunderstorm, and they were spraying some kind of anti-mosquito pesticide all over Brooklyn from these giant trucks with flashing lights. And they would tell us weeks in advance if they were planning on doing that. I'm being told that they're spraying tonight in about half an hour. That's great. So if don't see you next week, just assume that the sky melted my face like that Nazi in Raiders of the Lost Ark. You will be fine, though. As always, I promise. That's it for now. Remember to set your clocks back this weekend. Farewell, forever.
Acculorber Forecast, Acculorber Forecast. Open up to
Tell you how excited I am they decided not to tax the rich as part of the shitty debt ceiling deal? Like you, I'm planning on becoming wealthy very soon, either by joining the Somali pirates or by having my wife divorce me. We're just gonna have to keep doing it. We're just gonna have to keep